Okay, I'm here. Hi. I'm here. Hi. Here. I'm here. Hi. Here. I'm here. I have a bug bite in my hand. I'm so sorry. I okay. Hi. Hi Frosty. Hi Kevin. And that's very, very fair, Kevin. Giving the giving the 2 weeks, even though it was a temp job. I still get it. I would want to do the same. To be honest. I would want to do the same. Let me start the game in the background. Uh But Ren Fair was fun. I didn't go very long. I went with my friend, who I think has even less of a people social battery than I do. So we only went like up one row of like shops or whatever at Ren Fair before she was ready to tap out. And that's fine with me. Like I'm more of someone that kind of wants to go and like I guess enjoy it with people because otherwise it's like all you're doing there is like looking at these shops and spending money, which is not like what I'm trying to do. Like the stuff's cool. Don't get me wrong. Like I would spend all the money in the world, but I don't have all the money in the world, so can't spend all the money in the world. Um, but yeah, it was good. I wore a different costume than I normally do this year. It was more like a fairy, where I usually go as like an elf. Um, which I kind of did partly because I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I thought I heard something. Okay, I'm going out of my mind. I'm going out of my mind. Um, but I my elf costume, I'm not sure quite fits me right anymore. A lot of things don't fit me quite right anymore. Um, and I've worn it so many times. I like it. Don't get me wrong, but I really what I should have just done was got a similar outfit, but just in a size that fits me now. But anyway, I bought like a fairy, like more of a fairy outfit. So it was like a short the elf dress that I wore before was like a long, full length kind of Renaissance dress versus the fairy dress is like a shorter, like up like the knee, like it kind of like almost like a witch's dress kind of thing. So it was shorter, and I kind of got that on purpose because I was like, it's kind of hot, but it actually hasn't been that hot lately. Like it's been like a good temperature lately, so I could have probably still worn a long. Anyway, there's the long and short of the outfit thing, but yeah, I wasn't there very long, which is fine. Hopefully that doesn't sound weird. I just, you know, I feel like Ren Fair for me is more of like a I go with my friends kind of deal than me just walking around aimlessly spending money. But I didn't really buy anything. We ate some food, and then I bought a couple of earrings. I'm wearing some right now. Wait, can I show y'all? You can't see them very well, but they're like little strawberry shortcake earrings. And then I bought my mom a couple of earrings or a pair of earrings, which she doesn't really wear earrings besides what she normally wears. But I was like, you can do whatever you want with them. They weren't expensive, and then these like kind of more expensive, fancier earrings. But anyway, I want to go eat a giant turkey leg. To me, the turkey legs are kind of this hit or miss, and I don't. I say that because I feel like they must be a hit for some people because they're so popular. But like my experience with there's the sound. I feel like it didn't go off earlier. Oh, that's probably because we were back on the starting page. But I feel like they end up typically being pretty tough to eat and just kind of dry, which makes it harder to eat. And I always want to have a good experience with eating a turkey leg, and it just feel like it never turns out the way like my mind would like to envision it. But maybe that's just like my past experiences, and I just haven't had the right one, you know? Because I feel like they have to be such a good hit. I don't know. I don't know. You'll have to go sometime and try one. You'll have to go sometime or wherever you go for a turkey leg and let me know. Just got done finishing up Genshin activities. 5-hour power outage here. Dang, Frosty, where are you? What happened? Storms? Heat wave? I'm posing focus. How are you? Back to school tomorrow? Back to school tomorrow? I'm saying that. I have to go back to work tomorrow. I'm like tired thinking about it. Got in such good shape working so hard. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Trying. Working on it. Oh, did y'all see that? Ah! Yeah, no, it's kind of crazy though. I don't know, when this is all said and done, which I will never stop. I mean, like, I know that I'm never going to be able to stop if I want to keep the muscles, but I will never stop, right? But when I stop really, really, really trying to lose weight and really, really, really trying to like bulk up, not really trying to bulk up, but like, you know, I am still trying to put on a little bit more muscle in this weight loss kind of journey. But when it's all said and done, it's gonna be kind of crazy. Transformer went down near us, wide area. In New England. Okay, so just a transformer going out. It wasn't like, I don't know, storm knocking everything out or something. Still 5 hours. Yikes, Frosty. I guess maybe this time of year is like one of the better times for that to happen. And better, it's never good for your power to go out. But just like, I'm envisioning like when it's freaking hot or freaking cold. It's gonna suck. Results are noticeable. Boop, 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 boop. You know, oh, thanks, Kevin. Same thing for you. I'm really bad at checking Instagram, but I feel like when I do actually get the chance to check it, I feel like I see your post. Maybe ? I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm so bad. Instagram, I'm the worst with, y'all. I gotta be honest. If I'm on my phone, I'm doom scrolling Google. I shouldn't say it like that, but that's, even that it's kind of what it is. Had one in June when the ACs need. Yep. I was like, that's the worst. Is the really, really, really hot times or the really, really, really good cold times. It just, which again, no one wants to lose power any time of the year, right? But the times where you're not in those two extremes, at least it's a little more manageable. But still, give me love and it's appreciated. That's true. Every time I see a cute animal thing, which is when I get on Instagram, because that's what Instagram's showing me, the cute animal things. I'm like, I gotta say, I want to send them all, which you probably would say that's fine, send them all. But I'm trying to teach myself a little bit of restraint because talk to some of them friends and they'll be like, Veronica has sent me a bazillion things and then I haven't gotten through it. Or same thing for me, like someone sends me a billion things. I'm already bad at getting to the things in the first place, even if they're a couple. But anyway. Hi y'all. Howdy. I feel like I had a story for you all. Okay, I remember it now. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the chat on my phone. I like having the chat on the left and right. Wait, let me catch up. Use restraint too. Like a billion things, want to share them all. I pick one or two. Yeah, that's me. Like, but I think what helps me, and it's probably gonna sound stupid, is I try to scroll through stuff very quickly so that I'm not so tempted to like send everything. Which, anyway. Just finished grading some assignments. Took much longer than needed to. What happened? Looking forward to passing them back tomorrow. Proud of most of my students. Aw. After 1 month. The proud teacher. Aw, that's good. Yeah, we got our first Pokemon. Is today the day I actually catch Pokemon? I'm gonna try. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. But Kevin, thank you for gifting those subs to Frosty and Posing Focus. Barney, hi Barney. Look, we got Baxter saying hi. Okay, wait. Okay, I remember the story. Hi Barney. Okay, I remember the story. Okay, so I had this Asian ladies friend group at work. We were just all Asian ladies. That's it. There's nothing else to explain there. But the group's kind of dissolved now because one, not that we can't be friends or talk. It's just the group at work kind of dissolved. One is now like a contractor working somewhere else, so she doesn't work there anymore. And then one took the DRP. I don't know if y'all remember what that is, but essentially she left work. She'll be coming back as a contractor, I think. Yeah, as a contractor in about a month, or I think it's October. So about a month, I think. I don't remember what her exact, like what she, none of us. What a rough life. And then one of them's still there. I see her sometimes. But anyway, there's the backstory. Group of us. We would sometimes walk around the building, chat and stuff. And one lady, the oldest of us, we were all like generations apart, sort of. The oldest Asian lady was like 50, and then the other two ladies were like 40, and then there's me at 30. We're like all 10 years apart, kind of. But she was like telling this story of like this guy who she met at volleyball on base. She like played volleyball, and he like works in the building we work in, and she was like, Veronica, you should date this guy. He is single. He works for your dad. So my dad works in the building too. My dad's like a flight chief, like, so he's in charge of people. And she's like, he's so nice. He's tall. He brought food to the volleyball. I don't remember, but every time someone like brought food to something, she was like, Veronica, you should date this person. Very, very food motivated. But right. And I'm like, who is this? Like, wanting a little more to golf on that. And he works for your dad. Like, we went to try to find him one day at his desk, and I don't think we did. But then it's funny, we didn't see him, but then I think we passed in the hall, and she's waving to him, but he was walking with a group, and so we kept walking. But okay, y'all, I don't know how much I talk about this, but like, to me, looks are not important, right? Like, everyone has looks, and I think that maybe you should care enough about your looks, as in just like for your own personal benefit, and like, whatever that is. Like, I have purple hair because I like purple hair, right? Some people will hate that, some people like that, right? But right, I don't. My looks are for like for me. Like, I don't, and I'm not. I don't know. I don't know how to explain this. It's like I feel like a lot of people are very looks inclined. Like, I'm saying this because this lady group was very much like, oh my gosh, this guy is so good looking, or like, ooh, that guy is not good looking. And like, that's kind of like a determining factor in like wanting to pursue, right? And like for me, like I don't care about that. Like you know, I can appreciate people's looks. Don't get me wrong, but like I don't really. That's not like that's not really important to me. Like if someone's this conventional good looking or not, it doesn't really matter, right? I'm gonna care more about who they are. But I say all this because we passed this guy in the hall. Like, you know, we all have to ask her, like, was this guy good looking? And she's like, well, he looks, I don't remember how she described him. She described him some way, but we passed him in the hall and we were like, what? The other ladies were like, yeah, because he was not this conventionally attractive guy. He just looked like a normal guy. Like, I don't know how to say it. Like, he just looked like a normal person, which is fine. But like, she was so pressed to like make him sound like this great package to the other ladies for my sake by making him sound like all that. And I was like, I mean, he looks like a normal person. The other ladies are like, okay, like, it doesn't matter, right? So this was like a year ago. Because this was before I was dating my last boyfriend. All this backstory to say, this was a little more than a year ago. This happened, and I remember going to my dad because I was like, well, he works for him, and I was like, so this one guy that works for you, name. My dad was like, yeah. I was like, one of my Asian lady friends at work was trying to hook me up with him, and he was just like, what? I don't know. We must have been talking about something that made him not pay attention. Right? I'm sorry. This story is going so long. I'm so all over the place. Fast forward to like 2 weeks ago or something, and we're at dinner talking about, of course, my love life, my family. Where I don't know why, I can't remember what happened, but my dad was like, "Oh, I had this one guy that works for me, who is single, is hardworking, really nice, incredibly nice, has a farm." He said his name, and I was like, I've told you about this guy before. And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, like a year ago, my one friend at work was trying to hook me up with him. Really nice, tall, works a farm. He was like, that's him. And I was like, okay. But now my dad, who never seems to care about these kinds of things, is like, yeah, I gotta introduce you to this guy. And I'm like, oh my gosh. He's like, he's really nice. And my mom's like, is he good looking? This is, I bring this up because it's like something that people care about so much. And she's like, is he good looking? My dad's like, I was like, he looks like a person. And I don't mean that like as a good thing or a bad thing, like just as like on the scales of like what people seem to like find good looking or not good looking. Like I think he just looks like a person, right? Like just like, you know. But so my mom's like, okay, all right. Anyway, all right. But the whole point of that story is now my dad's like trying to help me out, which is so crazy to me because he never like butts into these kinds of things. Not because, well, more or less because he doesn't care in a way. Like he cares about me, but like he doesn't care about what happens with my love life per se, you know? So it's kind of weird. There was my long story. Someone's profile once upon a time said my unusual skill making a short story long. And I was like, that's me. That's me. Wait, what did I miss? Paula brings food, places a step for material. Yeah, no, that's the key to. You'll never know her, Miss Joan. I call her Miss Joan. Miss Joan's heart for me, you know. Oh, Kevin, I missed that. Thank you. Well, I think the sound played, and I was in the middle of trying to figure out how to tell my story. Oh, thanks for the gifted sub to Barney. You are my top. I was like, you've got to be the top gifter. I don't always look up at the little thing that says it. Yeah, enjoy those. Like, how many emotes do I have? 12 emotes that I have. And no ads. Which I try not to play ads, but, you know, Twitch plays them anyway. All right. Did he have a nice personality? That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that's what it is. Like, because, like, to be fair, Miss Joan was, like, would play matchmaker between anyone. Like, this is to say that I don't know that her tastes align with mine, per se. My dad was also like, he's so nice. Like, okay. Like, which is fine, and that's great. You know, it just, that is a great quality. It's just like, there's more than that. Which does not mean this couldn't happen. It's just kind of funny. 1,000,000,000% believe you're not into looks. 2 people to trying to put you on with him as a good human. Yeah. I don't even know why I bothered to tell you all that. I guess it was more to talk about the broader context of like how it seems people care so much about looks, which is fine. I'm not here to stop anyone from living their lives. If you care about looks, like, live your life. But that's not like, if you all are ever like, oh my gosh, I have someone to hook Veronica up with, but then you're like, they don't look that good, or like whatever the judgment is, like, I don't really care. Of course, I want everyone to look how they want to look and, you know, feel how they want to feel, but I don't care about that. It's worth getting to know him, especially with Pop's blessing. I know. I actually was just seeing someone, so I'm like, it was like, maybe I shouldn't. You know, I don't know. This dating thing is weird. I don't know if y'all are good at dating. Let me know. Give me all the tips and tricks. Let your girl know. She doesn't know what she's doing. I keep thinking, listen, don't be in this mindset, but I keep thinking about the fact that, like, I was hoping I'd never have to date again. like date in the sense of, like, trying to find the person to spend my life with. You know? Here we are. 30 years old. Getting there. Absolutely suck at dating. I'm so bad at it, y'all, because I don't know what I'm doing. It's like, I don't know what I'm doing. Who am I? No, I'm just kidding. I do know that, but you know, date again. It's okay. I know. I've like gone on dates. It's just the worst part, probably, like, on a personal level, which is not going to be everyone's worst part, probably, is I just get so drained. Just, like, living life, but then throwing in, like, peopling. I just get so drained, y'all. So drained. Like, even just opening the dating app, I'm, like, drained. Just, like, reading profiles. Not even actually interacting with people. Which all of this draining stuff makes me actually surprised that I can stream without being so drained. I think there's a little bit of removal from the same, like, it's not tapping the same energy to stream as it does, like, things out here. What it feels like anyway. But anyway, here I am dreaming of my London weekend. I go to London this coming weekend, y'all. So next week Not this week that starts tomorrow. But next week, I'm gonna be in London in the UK all week. So I'll get a bunch of pictures probably. Have a different energy on stream versus in person. Yeah, that's probably it. I'm like tapping into some other energy reserve or something. I like that perspective. Some weird energy reserve that can be tapped into for this versus other things. See? Is that like a... Oh, dang, I have fun in the UK. I was like, is that my grade? Is that like my grade for how good I am at dating? I get a D. I get not even good enough for a C. Let's do an affirmation. Did I start the game? I did, okay. I have no idea what that sound was because nothing fell. I think I just rattled something. All right, here's the affirmation. Slay all day. That's it. Slay all day. Which is now night, so hopefully you all slayed all day already. But you're still gonna slay all day tomorrow too. Yeah. All right, let's get in the game. This is literally just gonna be me doing my dailies, by the way, y'all. Shoot, did I do everything I needed to? Okay, the one thing I need to do, I don't know if I can wait till tomorrow's the music, but I did finish my TCG yesterday. But yeah, I'm excited to be in the UK. We'll see. I think I need to do some sort of entry form thing. My airline was like, make sure you do this. And I was like, oh crap, I haven't done that. But otherwise, I think I've prepped everything. I haven't packed. One of the other people going was like, have you packed yet? And I was like, no. And he was like, I've got a go bag ready to go. And I was like, what? What? Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, y'all. All right. Making sure I caught up on everything. This has time. And I'm not too far off for this one, right? Yeah. I'm not worried about that. Fine. This one day. Okay, so I can actually do this tomorrow if I don't do it today. Have you learned the language? No. Help me out. Barney, everyone. Hydrate. You're right. Hydrate or dihydrate. Everyone, drink up some water. Everyone, help me. Help me. I need to learn. How do they speak in the UK? Help me out. I am excited to hear the accents. It's interesting. Don't know it either. No, help me, y'all. I think the different ways that people talk, even in the same language, essentially, are very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, I already did this. Okay.
Where do we come from?
I can do the music thing tomorrow. Hopefully I don't forget to do it tomorrow. I might go work on building this shed tomorrow, so I don't know if I'll be here. Why is there one? Oh, this is the Elon Musk one. Why is there only one of my dailies in Mondstadt today? Oh, okay. Excuse me. This is the one where you have to remember the words to say. Hood is the trunk and bonnet is the hood. A puncture's a flat tire. Frosty's helping me with the real things. Although I will not have a car while I'm there. I'm just gonna take the trains and subways and stuff. And buses while I'm in the UK. Here's the one. Here's like one of the struggle points that I have going into this. So Trips to the UK from here are red eye. So whenever you fly over there, you catch a flight into the night that then gets there in the morning, right? So I will be flying out next Saturday. I think my first flight from this area to Charlotte is like noon or something. So that'll be like 1 hour flight or something. And then I think there's like a 4 hour layover or something in Charlotte, right? And then Charlotte at whatever, 8 p.m. I can't remember the actual time. 8 p.m. or something. Or maybe it's 6 p.m. I can't remember. But sometime in the afternoon, evening hours, we then get on a flight and fly to the UK, right? And then we land in the UK around 7, 8 a.m. their time, right? But so I fly Saturday night and I get there Sunday, right? Work stuff isn't until Monday. Monday through Friday, I've got work stuff. It's actually in a different city that's like an hour away. But so I land in London like 7, 8 a.m., right? Sunday. But here's the thing about hotels. You can't check into hotels until like 3 p.m. or 4 p.m. or whatever, right? So here I am, landed in London, got all my luggage, and I want to explore London that day because then that evening I spend the night at the hotel in the city we're going to actually do work in, which is an hour away. So I have to catch an hour away train. But now it's like 7, 8 a.m. Let's even say it takes a while to get through customs. Let's even say it's like 9 a.m. Well, I can't check into the hotel till 3. Let's say the train ride's 1 hour. Still, that's like I catch the train at 2 p.m. Then go to my hotel and check in. 9 to like 2 p.m. is a long time to spend. What do I do at that time? I'm carrying my luggage. What am I going to do in London that day? Or do I just go straight to the city I'm staying in? But I'm going to be in that city all week long. So it's not like I'm not going to have time to explore it during the week after work. So it's kind of like I want to explore London with that day. I kind of want to go on the London Eye, but I don't really want to tote my luggage around London all the way to the London Eye and then on to the London Eye with me. Like, I don't know. That sounds kind of crazy. So I haven't really figured out what I'm going to do that first day. The one girl that's going on the trip is like, what she said she's probably going to do is find some like cafe or something to sit at for like a few hours, catch the train to the city we're going, see if the hotel lets her check in early. If they do, great. And if they don't, she'll just spend a couple hours hanging out somewhere in the city we're staying in. But I'm like, I kind of want to take the time to explore London. I will explore London after the week of work and actually spend time in London for that weekend. But still, I don't know. All right, let's see if I remember. So if y'all were here when we were talking about this, I can show you all the right answers. I more or less remember off the top of my head. So here's all the things you can see, like all the things you can say. And the way I remember what you're supposed to say is there's like this overlap. So I know dada is like a good word because it appears in 2 of these. And then ye is also a good word because it appears in 2 of these. I know that's not the right way to remember this, but because of that, there's 3 things you need to say. And that means don't say this one, don't say this one. But that's how I remember it. It's kind of a weird way to remember it, but that's how I remember it. Or I've just done this one too much. But that's how my little brain connections let me know what I need to do there. I wonder if I'll finish an FS friendship today. Let's see. I don't know. That looks more like 2 days worth of friendship, but we'll see what happens here. How many boss fights did I leave for me today? y'all. 1, 2. I left myself 2. Delete my ones. All right, that's fine. Did I want to do this? No, because I want to use this on the boss fight. You know, I was saying something and I already forgot. If I come back with a little bit of a British accent, will you all be excited? Like, wow. Love this. I'll be like, you're welcome, y'all. Where are my dailies? Be real chipper about it if you do. You like the British accent. As long as it's not with the taste for British food. Is British food gross? Is British food? Oops. Is British food gross? I can't, off the top of my head, I can't really think of what British food is. Fish and chips. Watch out for the beer. They like it warm. I have no intention of drinking while I'm there. I know that pubs and drinking are a huge thing there, but it's not really in my agenda. I gotta tell y'all. And also that does sound extra gross, frosty. Give everyone in there an Ohio accent before you leave. I will. Like, here's the good old Ohio accent. Like, wow. So good. Like, you're welcome. You are welcome. This is the one where I don't have to move. No, I do have to move in this one. What did I miss? I'll teach them all my very, very generic Ohio accent. British food's the type of food you'd eat if you ran out of everything else. Dang. Is it that bad? Like I said, off the top of my head, all I can think of is fish and chips, which I'm not really the biggest fan of. I gotta tell y'all. Maybe I've just never had the right fish and chips, but yeah. I've never really been a fan for my experiences with it. Here, was watching Howl's Moving Castle. You were? Did you finish, Alfred? I love Howl's Moving Castle so much. Their tea is very dark and strong. Really? Interesting. Maybe I will have to try that. I will try tea. Like, tea I don't really mind too much as a drink. I haven't really gone on my way to drink tea too much lately, but all right, let's do this one. But also, welcome, Alfred. Better than blue or worm cheese. Oh my gosh. Finished it? Nice. Was it your first time watching it? Saw it before. Okay. Yep. Watching with some friends who hadn't seen it. Yeah, that makes sense. Love Howl's Moving Castle. Where was I? Ren Fair yesterday. I saw someone dressed like Howl. I was just thinking to myself, like, oh my gosh, Howl! Don't steal my heart. Worm cheese. Oh, Barney. Oh, Barney. You're not here for the worm cheese. Love anything Studio Ghibli. Yeah, that's very real. Oh, turn these in. And then we'll do the ley line overflow. I'm about to hit 10 million more. Y'all, I saw on Reddit. Maybe I should have shared it in the Discord. I saw on Reddit someone go, hey, think about the fact that level 100 characters are on their way. And check out this one person that got 5 stars in one pull. Or like 110 pull. And tell me why I watched this whole video. I didn't have the sound on, so they were probably commentating. But watch this whole video. They rolled like, you know, a 3-star weapon. And then they rolled it. Or 2 3-star weapons, right? Then they rolled Bennett. And it was like, oh, Bennett. And then they rolled Chi-Chi, Ganyu, Mona, Ganyu, I think. But they had 5 stars plus a 4-star. It was insane. It was insane. What did I miss? Screamtail. Okay. One of those Paradox Pokemon. Beans on toast, mushed peas, jellied eels, all British foods. Off the top of my head, I can't tell you what any of those really taste like or like what those are like. It's a thing, but warning, nightmare material if you Google it. No. Thanks for the warning. No. Imposing focus. Do you need more Pokeballs? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I turned in those. Let me do these couple of boss fights I hadn't done yet. I gotta be honest, this is a long stream. Blood sausage. I feel like I've heard of that one before. I can't remember what it is, but I remember that being described as something gross. I'm pretty sure. Dang, not the great ball throw. Dang. Buy some regulars in a bit. That's fair. Moose nose jelly? What? Alfred, what? Hello? It's a thing in Canada? What? That's more gross than toe jam? Wait, really? The way I have so many questions.
Off to the freezer. Accelerating.
Today, you witness your reckoning.
Y'all, I'm so tired. I gotta push through. Just a little bit more resin to spend here. Ooh, we made it away in time. Haggis is disgusting. Really? What is haggis? I feel like I've also heard of that one. 120 Pokeballs? Alright. Stockpiled up. Really remember this boss. Really? I do all my little weekly boss fights every week. I guess it's lamb stomach. Oh, really? I gotta be honest, off the top of my head, kind of sounds gross. I thought people liked haggis. Well, I guess there are people that probably do. But I thought it was just like generally widely common thing to eat, question mark. Where am I trying to go? Oh, child. spend 60 resin to do these? I sure do. I sure do. Don't know if it's worth it, but every week I sure do. You know? I guess this sheep's heart, liver, and lung minced and mixed with onions, spices, and a type of oatmeal. Okay, interesting.
Amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. Not bad. You've got a trick or two.
Mine to wield. Accelerating. Shower me with praise.
Okay, sir. All right. Okay, sorry, what did I miss? Monday it's 30. Yeah. First 3 that you do are 30. But I do them all every week, you know? Out here doing them all. Let me do my ley line overflows. I'm so tired. I guess sounds like a big nope. Yeah. Kinda off that description. Sounds like I don't want it. I gotta be honest. How many of these do I have? Probably decent enough for now. And possible rewards ×2. Interesting. Traditional haggis at least. Oh. Doing that with the liver and stuff. Where do I need to go? How do I get up here best? My buy ranch flavored soda for my student. Imposing focus. What is that? Why do you hate your students? Give me the recipe and I'll send you some. Haggis. Yeesh. Ranch soda. Ooh, yeah. No. No, thank you. Rather have haggis than the worm cheese. That's fair. I feel like off of your descriptions alone, I feel like I'd agree with that.
The pinnacle of excellence.
You're pretty strong.
What did I miss? I'll make some for you then, okay? Dang, Frosty. Get 'em. It's either ranch, sweet corn, or bacon. And posing focus, what are all of those? What are all of those? Bacon soda sounds good in theory. Barney, no, don't encourage him. Ready? Down below.
Adaptive relationship. Strike a pop. Nice. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Weird flavor sodas. Only one I actually joined was the peanut butter and jelly. There was a peanut butter and jelly flavored one. a vomit flavored soda. Stop. No. Biowarfare isn't allowed. Stop it, y'all. Oh my gosh. Right. I'm trying to think. No. I'm just going to condense this and call it a day on that. All right. But with that, then I think I've done everything because I'm just going to condense this resin. Did my weekly boss fights. Yeah, this is probably a good place to end here, actually. All right. What did I miss? Do a mukbang stream. Every donation to St. Jude. Take a bite and try to swallow. Oh my gosh. Alright, what else did I miss? Saw grass and dirt flavored soda. No, Alfred. No, what is that? Grass flavored things aren't actually that bad. No. Bean boozled jelly beans. Yeah. I could not eat any of those, I'm sure. Just the idea of like eating toe jam or something gross. Like what? How it went bankrupt. Aw, I see. So strange having sold grass and dirt flavored sodas. Actually, I like the grass flavor more than lime. Same with toothpaste flavor. Really? That's interesting. And you know, unless you drink it and know what grass and dirt. Okay, I'm with you on that one. Like, how do you know what something tastes like without trying it? Like, if something's called dirt flavored, how do you know what dirt tastes like? Unless you've tried it, I guess. People say the cilantro gene, where cilantro tastes disgusting, is like the soap gene, where it tastes like soap. But to me, like, when I have cilantro, it's I guess I just don't know what soap tastes like, but I can tell you that cilantro tastes bad to me. Anyway. Someone who eats odd things for science. No, not odd things. Just try it. Alfred, you might like it. Grass tastes what lawn trimmings smell like. I gotta say, I can't quite visualize that right now. But imposing focus, that still sounds kind of gross. All right, I said maybe I'll finish our friendship today, but I think I'll save that for tomorrow. That'll be like the last thing I do before the patches here. Let's double check her friendship. Oh, yeah. Literally the next time I do anything that gives me friendship, she's in friendship 10. Oh, well. All right. Did I do everything I needed to for the week? I think I did. Chungyun's birthday. Okay, hold on. Another birthday, a new vow. Sigh, another year has passed, but I've not made any meaningful progress. It's been all too quiet lately, and there have not been any spirits to be exercised. I made several outings to search for lurking areas, but each time I return empty-handed. Now, of course, I do not wish for evil spirits to turn the world upside down. It's just that I can train day after day, but if I don't experience true combat, The thought of this has sparked a deep resentment that feels like a roaring and suffocating fire. Then, in a moment of weakness, I indulged in a few more popsicles, so much so that Xingqiu even teased me about by saying that I had at least mastered the art of making popsicles. Since he said that, I figured I might as well make more. I've been experimenting with all sorts of flavors, and you are welcome to come try them if you're interested. Please do pardon me for saying exactly how I feel. I must keep to my birthday vow no matter what, and continue to patrol the land with my blade in hand. Only by doing so will I be worthy of this long sword in my hand. Why do you end 2 sentences with hand? And of the countless popsicles that are now in my belly. Oh my gosh. Is there Pokemon? Okay, I'm gonna hopefully catch this one. What all did I miss? Maybe I'll try it if I can find some. I live in New York, not in Ireland. And no Irish haggis is sold near me. Check the smaller kind of shops. Hole in the wall kind of shops for like groceries, because those people usually know a crazy amount of details for some reason. Anyway, all right. Did I condense all the resin I needed to? Yes. All right. Let's switch over. I'm so tired I'm gonna fall asleep on stream in front of y'all. Okay, we got this, y'all. Catch the Pokemon. But yeah, I am unsure if I'll be here tomorrow. Might work on the shed. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. But then Tuesday, I'll be here for Resident Evil, but also once the 6.0 patch is out, I am hopping right on Genshin and doing some stuff real quick. So we'll see if I get to that far. Let me see who's online, and then we'll do our affirmation. Yay! I actually did catch a couple Pokemon today. Feels good. All right, let's see who's live right now. Where are my friendies? Everyone's playing Hollow Knight right now. Well, here's a couple people I followed. I don't remember right off the top of my head. Oh, here. Ling's on. It's been a little bit while since we've raided Ling. Let's raid Ling. Let's raid Ling today. He's not playing Genshin right now. That's okay. It's been a little while. Would have to go to the city by train for an hour there and back and eat at Little Ireland. Don't have time or money to go to the city often. Yeah, that's fair. Maybe in the future. That's fair, Alfred. That's fair. I gotta be honest, the description of haggis does not really sound like appealing to me. To be seen. I'll tell you all the fun UK stories when I'm back. But like I said, maybe stream tomorrow. Definitely stream Tuesday. And then maybe I'll do a stream Friday before the weekend, so that, you know, we can kind of close out on all the Nog Cry initial stuff before I go on my trip. Thanks for take care, everyone. Thanks for being here, Barney. Thank y'all for being here. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. Wanted to do a little bit more, but that's okay. Get some rest tonight. All right. Let's do this closing affirmation. Anything is possible when you have the right people there to support you. Misty Copeland. There you go. Get the right people to support you all. I support you. I'm not really physically there for y'all, but I support you all. All right. Let's do this little raid. But I will be here before I even go. And then when I do go, I'll have fun stories for y'all, I'm sure. Maybe I'll tell them. Maybe I'll actually tell a long story short instead of all my short stories long. All right. Not jumping on a 2-hour train ride and spending $40 round trip for haggis. Yeah. Very real. I feel that. Maybe I would try it if I had it literally readily available right in front of me at a moment. But yeah, it doesn't sound like something to go out of my way for. Maybe if I'm going to Comic-Con or something. Yeah, that's fair. Doesn't seem like something I would want to go out of my way for, or anyone. But hey, all right, y'all. Sorry for such a late, quick stream, but thanks for being here. I will see you all maybe tomorrow, but definitely on patch day. Do pre-installs, like if you can do them now. I'll have to look. But all right, y'all. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, Alfred. Good night, everyone. You could have 8 Welkins for $40. That's true. With all that money, we could be doing Genshin stuff. Good night, Frosty. Good night, everyone. See y'all next time. Good night.